What's up, guys? John Stevens here again at Working Man Success to give you another ideal concept, practical plan that will help you move your life in the right direction, climb the ladder of success, and build a great life for you and your family. Hey guys, today I got one to talk to you about that I don't think gets talked about much, and it's how to enjoy your downtime. You know, you work all day and you get off work and you go home and all you really want to do is relax. You know, and I think men, high performing men, has a big problem with knowing how to relax. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So do me a favor at the end of this video, guys, is get in the comments and give me agree. Just type agree or disagree, whatever you think about it, but at least give me one of them two words. Give me an agree or you disagree with this. And so guys, today I want to talk about an issue that is not going to affect everybody, but on a large scale, men have a problem with enjoying their downtime. They have a problem knowing how to relax, and a lot of people relax too much, I think, and that's why they don't enjoy it. They don't enjoy their downtime. So men get in this funk, right? Men get in this funk where they work all day long, they work all week long, and when they get home, the thing they want to do is they need to decompress. They need to sit down on the couch and just relax for a few hours. And we've give all our time to our work, and then when we get home, we feel like that's our time to rejuvenate, recover, right? And the whole time we do that, we sit on the couch, we may watch sports, we may watch some kind of TV, eat our supper, and we don't really accomplish anything at home. And so the whole time we're sitting and relaxing because we've been at work, we've put in a hard week of work, and we put in a hard day, and we just need some downtime, right? And the whole time we're sitting there, we're just kind of being lazy, but that's justified because we've been at work all day, right? We've put in a hard week's worth of work. We put in a hard day's worth of work. So we're justified in sitting around and relaxing. But to me, I believe most guys don't get out of their relaxing what they want. They don't rejuvenate. They get in a funk, and it becomes a habit instead of becoming something that they need to rejuvenate. They don't enjoy the relaxing because of the main reason is they know there's unfinished business. They haven't completed their unfinished business. So whatever work they done at work, they completed their company's business. They did what they needed to do at work. They did what was required for them at work, and then they come home and they haven't done anything for their personal life. They haven't done their workout. You know, they don't have a gym routine. They haven't done the yard work that's required to do. They haven't been on a date with their wife in forever. They haven't done anything that contributes to their own life except go to work and make enough money to pay the bills. And when we do that, we start justifying our downtime and our relaxing time and our couch time as needed to rejuvenate, just to go back and do our employer's work. And we don't really never get out of that funk unless you are aware of what I'm going to talk about today. And this is going to be a very short video, but people or men have a really hard time of rejuvenating when they're relaxing, because in their conscience, in their mind, in their soul, they know they have unfinished business at home to do. They haven't contributed to their health. They haven't got outside and done their walk. They haven't worked out. They haven't done the chores around the house. That's a man's job to do. They haven't helped out at the house. They haven't helped out with the kids. They haven't done the things at home that really allow you to relax and get the most out of it. So the big subject today, guys, like, if you want to enjoy your downtime, don't just get off work and go home, plop down on the couch and start playing video games. Don't think you're justified in just laying around if you're not at work. If you're not at work, that's a responsibility of a man, is to provide what's needed to pay the bills, to buy the groceries, to keep the lights on, to pay the rent, to make sure all that stuff is intact. But you as a man also have a internal need to feel like that you contribute at your house, at your home. You need to contribute to your family. You need to contribute. You need to make sure that you don't have a lot of unfinished business at home. Like, if you're letting the yard get out of hand, you're letting the grass grow, and you're just putting it off because you've been working all day, and you need to just sit down and relax all week after work. You're not getting anything out of that. You're building a habit of laziness, and that will, after a long period of time, after years, that is detrimental to your quality of life. So when we go to work, we come home, and whatever things needs to be done, taking out the trash, getting the yard work done, spending a little time with the kids and giving mama a break, whatever the things is that needs to be done, become aware of them, take care of them, take care of your body, try to get a workout in or a walk in, and try to do things that contribute to your personal life. And then when that business is finished, you don't have any unfinished business. You've took care of your duties at work, and then you have took care of your duties at home, and you've took care of your duties on a personal level. And then you can enjoy your downtime way much more. Instead of sitting around on the couch for 4 or 5 hours a day, maybe it's only 2 hours, maybe it's only 1 hour, but that time will actually feel so much better than sitting around for hours and hours every day. And you will get so much more out of it. I guess, like, relax time, downtime is absolutely worthless. It's detrimental if you don't feel like you deserve it. And we as men have an internal thing where we believe, since we go to work and pay the bills and make enough money to get by, we somehow deserve all this downtime and relax and just sit around and do nothing but watch football or whatever your thing may be. And we don't enjoy it. It does not rejuvenate us because we have unfinished business in our personal life. So, guys, think about that. Like I said, I think if you will really put an effort into this, make sure you're contributing at home, in your family, like in your personal life every day. Make sure you're doing 2 or 3 things that builds the quality of life at your house, and not just for your employer. I think you will find that when you sit down for that hour in the evening or 2 hours in the evening, you will get a lot more out of it than just coming home and going straight to the couch and sitting around and playing video games, or just watching TV or scrolling on your phone, because when you do that, it makes you feel useless. And yes, there's a lot to be said by having a demanding job and contributing at work and contributing to your employer, but there's way much more to say for a man that contributes to his personal life on a daily basis. And when you can get in a habit of doing a few things like that, make sure that the house is not a wreck. Make sure that your wife doesn't need a break from the kids. Make sure that you're taking care of the things at home. And then when you do get to sit down, it may be for a shorter amount of time, but it's going to be so much better. You're going to enjoy it. It's not just going to be sitting around because it's a habit. It's a habit that you've built. So break the habit of sitting around and doing nothing, and start forming a habit of sitting down because you feel like you deserve it, because you've contributed at your house, not at your work. The work is mandatory. The home life, contributing at home, is a decision that you make. And if you don't make that decision to contribute in your personal life, then you're probably not going to enjoy your downtime. You're probably not going to be able to relax. Physically, yes, you can say that you're sitting around and you're rejuvenating, but mentally, internally, in your soul, it's not going to be beneficial for you if you know that you have unfinished business at the house to get done. If you have things that you're just putting off because you had to go to work. Everybody has to go to work. Like, that's our duty as a men, go to work, but we have to contribute in a personal life also. So guys, think about that, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Please get in the comments, tell me if you agree, disagree, tell me your thoughts, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Thanks for listening.